Hello, this is FreeJayFly, and oh boy, I'm actually doing a review on a Kingdom Hearts game. I thought I'd never see the day. Called sarcasm, by the way. Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance came out on July 31st of 2012 here in the United States. I'm a little behind on the times on getting a review up for this game, but since I did beat it recently, I thought it would be a good nod for myself to go ahead and do it because I used to do Kingdom Hearts related podcasts on the site I used to be on. Let's get down to the basics of Kingdom Hearts. The original game for the PS2 came out in 2002 here in the United States. We know that Sora, Riku, and Kairi are best friends from the Destiny Islands, and that their home was swallowed by the darkness, in which Sora sets out to find Kairi and Riku. Other than that, since the releases of the game that try to fill in the gaps far and in between Kingdom Hearts stories, the storyline of Kingdom Hearts has always been, well, for a lack of better words, confusing. Unfortunately, this does not really change in Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Or so I thought. Playing through Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance and actually reading a lot of the memos that are logged for the user to read and catch up on put the pieces together in a way that makes sense. Until you get to the Birth by Sleep segment that's cataloged. Now, there are no real advancements in the gameplay department for the Kingdom Hearts series. It's always remained true to its overall action and reaction based gameplay rather than having Square Enix do what they usually do and give you a turn-based strategy technique. This is not a bad thing either. It's always been something I've enjoyed immensely from the Kingdom Hearts games, and especially from a Square Enix title. While playing 3D Dream Drop Distance, I also had to reminisce and remark upon the fact that I missed how Kingdom Hearts played in the original 2002 release. Not really in the fighting style or deck building that Kingdom Hearts has, more in the fact that Kingdom Hearts 1 was more immersive to me. There were a lot of things that you could do in the first Kingdom Hearts that you don't get to do in the later games, and that honestly does disappoint me. I wish they would bring it back. Anyways, this is a Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance review, so let's stop reminiscing over the older games and talk about the game at hand. Something that's almost always at the top of my list is music. That's no different for the Kingdom Hearts series. I've loved it ever since I was in 5th grade, and I still love it now. Tetsuya Nomura has always known what he's doing when composing a piece for a game, and I commend him for having such great works in the Square Enix games. However, I'll admit that, even though it was nostalgic, Utada Hikaru's song, Sanctuary, felt, too repetitive to be honest. I hope that they have new tracks, or a new song that's signature to the Kingdom Hearts series by Utada Hikaru in the future. The next thing that I enjoyed very much about this installment of the Kingdom Hearts game was the fact that you could actually play as Riku. Personally, I don't consider the fact that you can choose him as a character in 3582 days as probably playing as him. In Chain of Memories, you had to unlock him after playing through Sora's story, so the fact that you can pretty much play as Riku at the beginning of the game was a plus, for me anyways, because I'm a little Riku fangirl. The next thing that I really liked was the integration of The World Ends With You into the Kingdom Hearts game. The World Ends With You was amazing, and the remix for the song that was in Dream Drop Distance was also awesome. Though, nothing was more awesome than getting to see Neku, Shiki, Beat, Rhyme, and Joshua in the game, and playing some role or another in the game. I just wish their roles were kinda bigger. Second to last on my list of pros for this game was the additional flow motion that has been implemented into the game. It was a fun aspect, and I enjoyed spamming it everywhere in my game, to get from point A to point B, against enemies, and even when I had nothing better to do in the game. And now, the very last thing on my list of pros for the game were the Dream Eaters. They're cute, they help you out, and most of all, you can interact with them. So essentially, you save money from not having to buy Nintendogs because of it. You can feed them, pet them, play mini-games with them, paint them, piss them off, and even upgrade them to make their abilities even better. Now, for the cons of the game. I hated the drop in the game. Switching between Sora and Riku made it difficult for me to follow along at times, and made the storyline even more confusing to me, because there were parts of it where I was confused as what came first until I had beaten the game. I think it would have been better if I could choose which character to play as and continue with rather than having a drop meter at the bottom of my screen telling me when my time was about to be up on a certain character. Now that that's all said and done out of the way, here's another con for ya. This is the most homosexual Kingdom Hearts game in the entire franchise. I honestly don't care if I get any flack for that at all. The only hint of estrogen in the entire game was the moment when the players got to interact with Shiki while playing as Riku. Other than that, they hardly ever make mention of Kairi, Naminé, Aqua, or Xion. This game caters especially toward to their bigger side of the fandom because so many yaoi enthusiasts love pairing any two men of the series together. I mean, this game also kinda gives us a new level of homosexuality in a game. What the fuck is this? Are you serious? You have Riku, in a drop sequence, catching Soras? Multiple Soras even. You know what? I'm done. Overall, I give Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance a 6.5 out of 10. There you go.